Hello everyone, welcome back to bsptrainings.com. My name is Sumit. Since last few videos we are working on reporting analytics in Python. So this is my next video in the same series. Through this video I will be going to demonstrate you how to create a sales manager leaders board report based on the data set. So first of all let me show you the data set. So that's the data set which I have collected, and it has got various columns. This is in a CSV format, and the columns here we have account ID, name, description, stage name. Stage name is basically the what's the current stage of the opportunity. So the current stage of opportunity is by default is here is the stage of this opportunity is closed one. It is successfully closed as one. This is perception analytics, proposal, or price quotes have been done, need analysis. Then we have got amount, and also we have got owner names. So I would like to prepare a chart and present it in front of my leaders of my company to demonstrate them that which owner has closed more opportunities as a one, so, or who has given more business to the company. So at the end my final output will be this, and here you can see this chart is different from other charts. It's not a simple bar chart because here you can see there are three axes. We have x-axis, we have y-axis, and also we have another y-axis. So there are two y-axis, and in this chart on x-axis the names appear, or the owners, the opportunity owners will appear on the x-axis, have been placed here. On y-axis, the first y-axis, I have placed the amount or the revenue generated by the opportunity, and on the second axis on the y, that was a record count, that how many opportunities they have been closed successfully as a one. So that's my requirement, and I've marked it as a line. The line represents the record count. It goes from here to here. So you can see this particular user has closed more deals as a successful deal as comparative to the first owner. So that's the requirement, and that was my final output. So let's see how to prepare the same report by using Python, and how to present it in front of the leaders of an organization so that they can uh, calculate the performance of the owner, and based on their performance they can give in better opportunities. So to work on this I switch to GUI. Let's say I switch to GUI. I'll create a new file, and in this file I write import CSV, import numpy as np, import matplotlib, basically matplotlib dot py plot as plt, import pandas as p. So the very first thing I'm going to read the file, read the data from that file, or load that file into Python. So to do that, data is equal to pd dot read underscore csv, and the file exists in my D drive SF data folder, and the name is opportunity.cs. Now my next requirement is I would like to group by owner name, because we can have 2 owners or 3 owners or 5 owners, so we are not sure that how many owners are there. So I would like to group them by owner. So I write by user is equal to data dot group by and field name, and the field here we have is, let's look for the field name, and the field here we have owner name. So I can copy this and paste it in owner name. So the grouping will be done based on owner name, and from this I just wanted to extract the list of unique owners. So users is equal to pd dot unique and data dot owner name dot ravd. So this will extract the unique owner names and store in the users. Then I want to calculate the uh, total amount or total revenue generated by individual owners whose stage is closed one. So I'll write here total amount is equal to by user dot apply, and for here I'm going to use lambda expression, lambda x colon x bracket x bracket a stage name. It should be in single quotes. I prefer to go with the single quotes here just to avoid any error. And closed one. Closed one is the value. So you see we have a stage name and here we have closed one. I just wanted to extract only those values, only those amount whose stage is closed one. So based on that, I want to perform the calculations or aggregation. I want to apply aggregation only based on that. So I specify closed one and the aggregation on amount field and what function sum. In similar way, I want to calculate the total number of records. How many numbers are records? So I create here record count, and instead of sum, I use count function. And one more thing I'm going to do here is I just want to convert the total amount into list. So I'll set here y is equal to total amount dot to list. That's for conversion. Next, let's start placing the chart. So I create index is equal to np dot range len of user, that how based on that we'll placed it. Then I set the bar width is equal to 0.80, opacity is equal to 0.8, and because we need multiple plots, multiple x's, so for this I create figure is equal to plt dot figure and ax is equal to plt dot subplot 111, and also we want to set the axis. So I set here ax1 is equal to ax dot twin x. Twin x means there will be two x's now, and also I set the y limit on ax1. So basically we will have two x's now. We will have basically it will be like this. So we have x, y and ax1. So this will be called as x, this will be called as y, this will also y, but this actually I replace this, I will call it as ax, and I will call this particular axis as ax1. So I want to set the ax1 limit from, instead of 0 I want to set it to from 1 to 20, because if I set this from 0 then it will start plotting from the 0. So I want to start to plot the value from the actual data, actual value. So I write ax dot set underscore y limit 1 is to 20. Then I start creating the chart. So rects1 is equal to ax dot, first will be a bar chart. It will place index comma total amount comma alpha is equal to opacity, comma, color, I set the color is equal to Y and align is equal to center. This is to set the alignment. Then I set rects2 is equal to ax1 dot plot, because the second one I want in a line. So ax2 ax1 dot plot and index comma record count. So then we set the title plt dot title. I add the title as revenue generated by opportunity owner, and I need to set the label. So I set ax dot set underscore x label index. To set the x label, ax dot set underscore x tick labels, and it will place users or the user we have defined, and ax dot set underscore y label as amount, and ax1 dot set underscore y label as record count, and I set plt dot show. So let's save and run it. So I'll save it, and I'll save this in opportunity chart. So you can see the chart has been successfully placed. There was some issue with this, so let's sort this issue now. And so we are getting the title, we are getting x label, y label, and on this one. So we are getting an error for here. So let's sort out this error. Okay, so I did error here because it's an x label. So this should be opportunity owner, and we need to add one more library here, x is equal to, or we need to use one more function, x is equal to set underscore x ticks, and here I pass index. So let's run it. So you can see it's working perfectly fine. Now I can see the labels. Now the question comes, if I do not set the limit, if I did not set this y limit, then what happens if I make it as a comment and if I execute it? You can see it will start from the 0. So instead of starting from the 0, I want to start from the actual value. So for this, I'll just set y limit as 1. Instead of 0, it will start from the 20, and it will get the value. It will actually display the values. We can also add grid into it. So I'll simply write ax dot, if you want to mark a grid, so I'll set grid, and I set the grid color as red, and when I run it, we can see the grids here. That's the grid. So that's all in this video. So that's how we can prepare a chart for revenue generated by opportunity owner, and by using this chart, the leaders will be knowing that which owner is performing well. So if you have any questions, you can write to us on www.bsptrainings.com. You can subscribe our YouTube channel. Keep watching. Have a nice day. Goodbye.